Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of deer antlers here. We've been out hunting for the second weekend this year, and we got all the way up to 51 sheds. My uncle gave us a couple of them, so they're not on video, but we had 38 after last weekend, and I believe we found like 13 this weekend. I started finding them already on Thursday when I got home from work. Went for a run, and I found one shed. And then the next day, I ended up going over to a woods that had already been shed hunted, and there was also four-wheeler tracks driving around it, but I still found them there. This is the second weekend of shed hunting for us, and might be the last. I usually find a few sheds here and there when I'm out putting out trail cameras and stuff like that. But I just found one last night when I got done with work right before dark, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon right now, and I'm just gonna go out and see if I can maybe find a couple more to add to the count this year. My allergies are getting pretty bad, and I'm feeling like crap, but I'm gonna fight through it. And we're gonna see if we can find some more antlers. All right, guys. I just about had a heart attack walking through this grass right along this field. And keep in mind, someone just came through all this tenure last weekend, and I was like, I knew they were coming, so I was gonna let them come through here first, and they only found one shed. So I just went and talked to my aunt. She was like, yeah, go ahead, go back here. Come out here, and I just about walked past this, but I'm so glad I didn't. Look at that shed. That is one crazy looking shed. That is just insane. Like I said, I was probably 4 feet away from it when I saw it, and I already walked past it. I just happened to look over, see it laying there. That is by far the coolest antler I've ever found in my life. That thing is just sweet. Just look at that. So get into this tiny little woods, and there's literally nothing but brush, as you can see. Like, I can't see more than 20 yards through this stuff. And look what I just did. I walked right up on the other side to this deer. I just matched him up. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. That is just one hell of a deer. So after we got done with that spot, I went back to Caitlin's, and she came home from college. So we decided to walk down just to get some drone footage, and we're just gonna look around a little bit for antlers, because we had found a couple antlers down in that area for the last few years. So we walked down there, and it wasn't long before we started finding them. All right, so we're headed down to the hole here at Caitlin's house to fly the drone. Caitlin just got home from college, and we literally just crossed the fence. And would you look at that?
That's a nice one.
For like the 4th year in a row.
I think that's the other side.
Yeah, that might be the other side to that one. That's a damn nice shed. Awesome. Good job.
Just walking on the dike here and look down. It's a set. It's a set.
All right, so this is kind of getting out of hand. We just found another set. Well, we found one side to one that Caitlin's dad found like a month ago. And then Caitlin literally just found a set laying side by side where we just walked past. We just missed it. We were too busy talking or whatever. And then as soon as she found that, I walked just a little bit further. I'm just walking the edge of this cornfield here. And here's this antler sticking straight up out of the ground. That's a year-old one. It's literally like buried in the ground. Pretty chewed up there. But there's another antler. I'll take it. Well, there's the one that I found. And that's the other side to that set that we found the first one at, right there. Got one set, and then there's a set that Caitlin found. Got a nice little split brow tine. So, not bad for just going down and messing around with the drone for a little bit. So after we got done shed hunting at Caitlin's, we had matched up 3 sets in the same day, and we called it a day. The next day, we met up with Jeff Peel and his daughter, and we went out to try to find a whole bunch of them down by the Upper Iowa River. Come here, Archie. Come here. Good boy. Well, we just walked through this whole property with absolutely nothing to show for it except for one dead buck. So that kind of sucks. Alright, well, we just got done shed hunting for a long time, and all we found was one dead buck. So we came back to my Aunt Erlene's, and we're going to be looking on the opposite side of the road from where we found all the sheds last weekend. So I know there's been a lot of deer over here this year too, and we're just going to see if we can add a few more. We're only a few sheds away from 50, so we're going to see if we can do it. Well, ton of walking today. Finally come across a shed. Not a big one at all. Almost looks like it's a year old. I don't think it is, but I'm glad we finally found a shed. Went a long time. We only got 2 more sheds to go until we're at 50. Hopefully we can make it happen here. Otherwise I'm gonna try to get it tomorrow. But that'd be awesome if we could get 50 in 1 year. Just walking the edge of the woods here, and I spotted this gnarly looking thing. A little bit chewed on. Oh, but look at that. That is a sweet shed. Just a heck of a brow tine on that thing. That one right there, ladies and gentlemen, is number 50 for the year. That's our 3rd shed today. 3rd shed at this spot. Not a bad one, not a huge one, but we'll take it. Just walking aimlessly through this woods and happened to find it, so that's pretty sweet. Well, let's go get another one. All right, so walking through this grass, and looky here. We got another shed. Just another little dink, but hey, that's number 4 in this spot now. I was kind of doubting this place after the first hour and a half of walking it, but we've kind of been on a roll now. So that's all. That's pretty much all the shed hunting we're going to be doing this year, and we ended up with 51. I'm sure, like I said, I usually find some more when I'm out, you know, setting up trail cameras, moving tree stands, and doing stuff like that. Seems like there's always a buck that drops an antler after I walk through there. The coyotes drag him around, something like that. So this is pretty much what we got for the year, and it's probably my best year yet, I'd say. I shed hunted most of the spots that I actually bow hunt, and found sheds at all these spots. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of these deer in the future, because I found 8 total sets, so that's a lot of deer that we might end up getting on camera, and a lot of cool looking deer, a lot of really quality sheds. So I'd safely say this is my best year yet, and now I'm going to start fishing. So next weekend the fishing video is going to be
in progress and being made, hopefully, if I can actually catch something. So be looking forward to that, guys. I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos of doing this stuff, fishing, pretty much everything having to do with the outdoors. So if you're into all this kind of stuff, it's going to be on my channel. As you can see, I got some big things coming. I got some better cameras. I'm doing some different things that are going to only make the quality of my channel better from here. And I'm just going to keep learning as I go and listening to you guys. So don't be afraid to comment and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think I should do, if I should try something new. I mean, I've been thinking about going turkey hunting, doing something like that, because I've never really gotten into turkey hunting, but I might start doing that. So like I said, just let me know, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. All right, so we're just walking this cornfield, and you can see the truck right back here, and I wasn't even paying any attention, but Walker here just about stepped on this little shed. So we're already on the board, and we haven't even made it 5 minutes into this little walk. I'd say we're doing pretty good.